Hey guys! Today I have a makeup tutorial for you. This is just a classic Christmas look. If you're interested in finding out how I did this look, then just keep watching. First, I'm going to prime with my Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I want to make sure that my eyeshadow lasts all through Christmas Day. Or Christmas Eve, whichever one you want. Or just whenever you want it. Next, I'm going to use some painter's tape to create a straight line. I'm going to cut it in half, or tear it in half. And I'm going to use a straight edge to make a line for my eyeliner, or for the shadows to make a sharp line. I want the eyeshadow line to follow the line that would go from the tip of my nose to the tip of my eye and to the tip of my eyebrow. So I want that all to be in line with each other. Right about there. Cute, right? And the same goes for the other side. I am going to set my eyes. I'm going to be using this e.I.F palette. I don't know the name of it. I got it a few years ago. I'm going to be using my flat shader brush. And I'm going to be using this light brown matte shadow in the palette. Putting it all over my eyes to just set the primer, and this makes it easier for all the eyeshadows to blend with each other. Next, I'm going to be taking this blending brush. I'm going to be using the Milani Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow in the shade Bella Cafe. This is a satin matte shade. I'm going to be using this right in my crease as a transition shade. Next, I'm going to be taking a slightly deeper shade in the shade Bella Cappuccino with a slightly smaller tapered blending brush. I'm going to be using that right in the crease as well, but focusing more on the outer half of my eye. Next, I'm going to take the Bella Taupe with a small blending brush, and I'm going to use this on the outer V of my eye just to darken up the outer V. I'm keeping it really close to the tape and closer to my lash line because this is where my eyeliner is going to be. I hope I'm making sense. And I'm actually also going to just barely drag it into the crease just so that crease is a little darker too. But I'm just using the excess. And I just realized that you guys are too far away. I hope you can see that a little bit better. Sorry guys. Totally my bad. I'm so sorry. Next is eyeliner. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This is one of my favorite eyeliners ever. It's so easy to use. I'm just going to line my lash line. And then once I get to the end, I'm going to follow the tape line. I want the tip of my eyeliner to end at my crease. I'm just going to look straight ahead, find where my crease is ending, and follow that tape line. The great thing about tape is you can get so sloppy, but once you take off the tape, your eyeliner is going to be sharp. You could cut somebody with this eyeliner. You'll see. Now, time for the reveal. Just slowly remove the tape, and there you go. Pretty sharp. If you don't want it that sharp, you can always take one of your blending brushes, or the one that you used for your lighter transition shade, and just kind of buff out the edges a little bit. Next, I'm going to prime my face. I'm going to be using my Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. Put that all over my face. Trying to be mindful of my eyeliner though. I'm also going to fill my pores with the NYX Pore Filler. I'm just going to put this on my cheeks where my pores are a little bit bigger, but you can put this wherever your pores are bigger. Next, I am going to do my foundation. I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the shade 03 Light Beige. And using my Real Techniques beauty sponge to blend it all out. Always bring it down the neck because you don't want to have a mask. Bring it over your ears a little bit as well. Again, you don't want a mask. Bring it into your hairline. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light. And I'm going to use this just in the corners, and then I'm going to use a second concealer. I'm going to put that concealer there under my eyes, and then I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Pale, and then blending. I find it so amusing how much better my left hand holds a mirror than my right hand. If you didn't watch my opposite hand makeup challenge, you totally should. Apparently my right arm has no idea how to hold up a mirror. To set all my makeup, I'm going to be using the Bye Bye Pores. And then using my big fluffy powder brush to set my face. Then I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Stain. And I'm sorry, but I have no idea what color this is. It doesn't even say on here. Not that I can see, maybe I'm blind. And then I'm going to spoolie it all out. For bronzer, I'm going to use this Milani, the Multitasker face powder in the shade Tan. Using my usual brush. And then using the same powder to contour my nose. Alright, well, my battery died, and so while my battery was charging, I went and had some lunch, and so now we're back here. I watched some TV, watched some YouTube, and so let's get back into this. Where did I leave off? Somewhere on my face. Oh, highlight. So I'm going to be using this LA Girls Cheek and Lips Tinted. I would not use this on my lips. This is very glittery. I'm going to try to get as much product onto this brush and then put it on the tops of my cheekbone. Can you tell the difference? Highlighted, not highlighted. Highlighted, not highlighted. And then I'm also going to use a little more golden shade. The one I just used was Frosted, and now I'm going to use Goddess. That seems a little bit sticky because it is a stick highlighter, so I am going to just lightly powder over that. You can use any highlighter, it doesn't have to be the ones that I do. I mean, with all of this, you don't have to use the same foundation as me, you don't have to use the same eyeliner as me. If you have something else at home, don't go out and buy anything. Just, if you have these things at home, but they're just by a different brand or whatever, just use that. It's all good. For blush, I'm going to be using the Milani powder blush in Romantic Rose with my duo fiber brush. And going back to my eyes, I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to use the Bella Cappuccino by Milani and go right at the lash line all the way across. Still with my pencil brush, I'm going to take Bella Taupe and just doing that on the outer third. Then with the same brush that I used to set my primer, I'm just going to use that to buff everything out on my lower lash line. You don't want any harsh lines. And I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. For my inner corner highlight and my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use I'm going to use this light golden shade. I'm also going to use the pencil brush, but I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit. I'm going to use that in my inner corner, and I'm going to drag it in to the inner third, and then just blend it out with my pinky. Moving on to lips, I'm going to take my Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the shade Obsession. I'm just going to line my lips. And I'm going to fill in my lips as well. For my lipstick, I'm going to use the Milani Cabernet Blend number 40. Real vampy, right? Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Then I'm going to tightline using my Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon. To coat my lashes, I'm going to be using the Covergirl Lashblast Volume Mascara in Waterproof. This is my holy grail. Coat the bottom lashes as well. And I'm going to be using the Ardell 135s. And there we go. For those of you who don't want a super dark lip, let me change my lip real fast. For those of you who want a true red lip, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Outlaw. There we go, a more classic red look. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give this video a like. Comment down below and let me know which lip color you liked more, the more classic red or the darker, vampier red. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.